but it's Portland's largest bird watching party, and it happens every year. And these are Vaux's swifts that spend the winters down in Central America and South America, and then they migrate north in the spring. They have their babies up here, and then in the fall comes and the days get shorter and the nights get longer, cooler, they make their way back down south. And so they roost here. This is a roosting site. Roosting is, so it's different than nesting. When they come to north in the spring, they're nesting. They're having babies, raising their young, returning to the nest during nesting season. But when it's time to migrate, they stop at these roosting sites. So it's sort of like a rest stop along the road. My name's Vicki Medley, and I'm the volunteer manager at Portland Audubon. They're called Vaux's swifts, so it's V-A-U-X. It's sometimes people call them Vaux swift, but it's Vaux like fox. Portland Audubon, we are a 120-year-old conservation organization. We have several different elements or aspects. One, we advocate for wild birds and wild places, so we like to protect endangered species and places. We have a sanctuary. We have a 172-acre sanctuary up in northwest Portland, and that is a bird refuge. We run one of the largest wildlife rehabilitation centers in the area. So when I was a kid, we called it the Bird Hospital. It's where people bring injured wildlife. It doesn't just have to be birds, but we treat native wildlife. We also run a nature store up there, so people come up to buy bird stuff and books and optics, which are binoculars. We have a huge volunteer program. We have over 500 volunteers that support our organization in a variety of ways. We do community science, so tonight we have volunteers who are here explaining about swifts, but we also have kind of an incognito team that's counting the birds. So they're counting how many birds are going into the chimney, and we have community science projects all around the state of Oregon where people are gathering data that we use for mostly advocacy and legislation. But the joke that we tell is they count all the wings and then they divide it by 2, which obviously is not the case. So we know in September that there are going to be Vaux's swifts here, and obviously all of Portland turns out to come see them too.